Just dug a mile to get whatever this is. Oh, silver ring is actually what that is. All right, we're back on the beach. I do have my Equinox 900 back out in service. It has found a couple pieces of gold in the last couple of days, so it is back in service and in my good standing. Dan's also got Dan, aka Monterey Magnet Man, also has his 900, his CKG titanium scoop with his super cool green handle and his orange shoes. I have my CKG scoop with my travel handle, and I am using my Tony Eisenhower waterproof headphones. You guys probably won't hear the beeps again on this one because of the fact that literally the day before yesterday I was right over here and the waves were like 10 times bigger than they are right now, and this gentleman had to basically save my life as I got sucked out to sea. So for all of you guys that comment my videos about me not turning my back to the ocean, you're right. I think I'm digging a piece of iron, but I just keep hearing a little chirp. So I think it's iron, but now it's gone all iron. I'm gonna give this one more scoop and we're gonna call that one a wash. Should be out. Okay, that's what I get for that. It was all iron, 100% iron. Not even just a minute chirp, but not. And now it's an 80. I think it's going to be a dime. And I see a little yellow dime. Okay, we're going to be digging iron.
We're digging irons today.
It's an iron digging day. I got another one down here. It says it's 12, which would theoretically be in the nickel range. Now it's saying all iron, so I do think this one's going to be of the iron variety. Where are you, iron variety? Should be right in there. Should be a nail, something along those lines. I'm going to let the... Is your sensitivity still cranked way low? It's 19. 19? I just cranked up to 25.
5?
25.
25.
Oh. Okay, not iron. Well, maybe it is iron, but it's sparkly and it's the right color, but I know it's not. It's a hair clip. So look how pretty that is. Ooh,
yeah, that's
bling,
the right
bling.
color.
Bling diddy bling bling. Got a high tone that's bouncing around from 74 to 95. Still in the hole. 98 now. Makes me nervous because 98 is often iron, but we shall see what we shall see. Well, we might have lost it now. Oh, no, it's actually a coin, and it did fall out. The wave knocked it right out of my scoop. Oh, it's a quarter. And a sand crab. Alright, this one right here sounds like iron, but it was given a little bit of a And I'm not kidding, every time I dig a hole, the wave of the century comes. I guess if it happens every time I dig a hole, it's not the wave of the century, but it does sound like iron, but it also has a little bit of that mid-tone crackle. So I think I see it. I think it's going to be wire. It is wire. Why are you not treasure? Why are you not gold? Anyway, got the wire out of there. One is reading -18, but it's got a bit of a high tone chirp to it. Now it's all iron. Really interesting to see, you know, these things materialize into something other than iron when they do. Now it's almost all high tone, and jumping up to those 90s, which usually, yeah, it's all iron now. Sounds like it's kind of sizable too. Maybe a big nail. Where are you hiding? It should be in the scoop right now. Yep, there you are. It's a rather large nail. It's getting old, but nailed it. I believe I have a dime in here, or maybe a copper penny. It's a dime. A brown dime. Let's see some purple dimes. Those are silver. This is not. All right, a little panoramic view. See some of these waves coming in. Super pretty today. It's much smaller than the last couple times we've been here, but no less beautiful. Look at that. Very pretty. Oh, thought I was filming it. So I just pulled 2 dimes out of that hole, and I think I got another something. Actually, it may have been a copper penny and a dime, the more I'm thinking about it. I think I have it. I think it's going to be another dime, 74 to 76. But it's kind of a good sign that there's multiple targets right here, that we have a little collection area. Maybe. I don't get too excited, but yep, yellow dime. All right, I'm gonna leave you guys on. See if we can maybe right here. It's really getting a little irony. Oh yeah, another this one says 86, maybe a quarter. See if I can catch it before the wave takes it. Oh, it is a piece of sea glass and a copper penny. Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't see a memorial on this one. Did I get a wheat back? Hi. Ah, it's a memorial. Dang it. Daniel, aka Monterey Magnet Man, has got like 400 Wheaties. Okay, I think I just had another, I think I just got another dime out of that same hole. Everything's been within this, I don't know, 3-foot area that I've been pulling out. I think I'm at like 6 coins so far, and that is another yellowish, brownish, greenish dime. Really brownish, greenish, reddish. I'll leave you guys running just because it kind of feels like I'm in a high productivity area. And if that's the case, it's hard for me to turn on and off my camera with these waves. Yeah, I think we got another one. 78. I'm gonna say another copper penny. And that was 3 feet over from the last one. Nope, it is another yellowish, brownish dime. I really would love it if I could take my headphones and make it where you guys could hear some of these. All right, 84. Kind of not obstructed, so I'm hoping it's not super deep, because a lot of these are pretty darn deep right now. Okay. Still down there. Oh, come on, little grip. Okay, should be out. 77. Maybe another dime. I think I have it. I think I saw it. Yep, another dime. Greenish, brownish. Brownish mostly. Alright, I think there's another something right here. It was grunting like iron, now it's sounding pretty high tony. Huh. I don't know where it went. Okay, it should be out of the hole. There is something. 78 to 83. Probably more of the same. And it is a copper penny. Oh, and a little other random piece of copper. So that's part of why it was sounding. Oh, I don't know if that's the back of a bullet or a button. We'll have to do a little closer observation on that. And it is the target I was going for is another copper penny with a memorial on the back. Total deposit area.
Yeah. How many cut pennies have you found?
None yet.
Really? I'm not sure.
Yeah, here's these cut pennies we've been talking about, and the beach is littered with them. Not sure what this is. Yeah, Daniel's talking about all those cut pennies we've been getting, and Robert Ferguson has one on his video as well. Not one, multiple. And I got a bunch last year too, so I am pretty well convinced that whoever put them out here put them out last year, and that we're just getting the you know, the bulk of them unburied since last year. That's my theory, and I'm sticking to that theory. Doesn't mean it's right, it just means it's the theory I'm sticking to. This dime or penny wants to hide. Got it out of the hole and then promptly dumped it on top of another target. But this whole little area is full of stuff. You know what's great is when you don't want a wave to come, they come. But when you do want a wave to come to wash your scoop out, they won't. I have a spider bite on my arm that just doesn't want to heal. I think mainly because it's wet every single day. And yep, there's a yellow dime. There you go, very yellow. Okay. Mixture of iron and high tone. Said it was a 99, which is, oh, and I got seaweed. There you go. Seaweed. Sigmund the Sea Monster, for those who are old enough. Now it says 92. Yeah, I got it out, whatever it is. Believe it or not. A lot of work. Oh, it's another quarter. All right, feel better. 64 to 74. A little bit of a discrepancy. It's funny, the 900's not afraid of some controversy in VDIs. Does not mind saying untruths. It will tell you that it's one thing and it's absolutely not. But that is another copper penny. A piece of sea glass. Another dime. Well, this is a 10 on my Equinox 900. It's a beat up zinc penny. So I was just telling Daniel that I hadn't gotten a cut penny yet. Liar, liar, pants on fire. All right, this is just ridiculous. Oh, how cute are you? Oh my gosh, you are adorable. How rad are those eyes? Oh my God, look at you. You are too cute. Have a good one. So Daniel just found this really cool, it says sink or swim, and it's got like a little rope tied on it, and it says, no matter how rough the sea, I refuse to sink. And then he started laughing. He goes, that's pretty much you, because you got sucked out to sea yesterday or the other day. Yeah, I kind of sank, but I did swim. Pretty cool. I'm calling find of the day thus far. This one 27, 28. Oh, Heartbreak Hotel. It is just a random piece of copper. I really need a nickel to make my cycle. I'm not getting too much here, so we may actually move beaches in a little bit. 56 to 60. Most likely a zinc penny. Pretty certain that's what we're going to be having here. Yep. Ooh, maybe spendable. Maybe. I think it is spendable. Another little mid-tone, and it's more of that copper. Oh, I just broke it. Got like a rivet in the middle of it. All right, we're back at another beach. The last one wasn't producing that much. Targets were really deep, so a lot of sand had come in. So we're back at one we've been to the other day. All right, high tone. I'm gonna see if there's any way you guys can hear this without me dropping my headphones in the water. At least these ones are waterproof. I am using my Tony Eisenhower headphones. Waterproof headphones, which I love. All right, still saying it's a 98, which is kind of dangerous. High iron target territory. But I think I may see a quarter in there. I do. All right. That is a quarter, so I'm not unhappy. Zinco Penio. Spendable though. Maybe not. It says it's 78. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now it's a 98. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not a very good sounding signal, but again, look at all that black sand. Still at a 98. Should be out. Saying 68 to 86. How's that for a jump in numbers? It's either a zinc penny or a quarter or something in between. Oh, now it's nowhere. Interesting. Oh, I see it. It's a dime. Got a zipper pull. Just dug a mile to get whatever this is. Oh, silver ring is actually what that is. All right, I feel better now. I dug forever to get this funky little tiny purple silver ring. All right, we'll take silver though. I'm not upset. What is that? That's silver maybe? I don't know what that is. I don't think it's silver. I think it's going to be pot metal. But it is a piece of jewelry. The color looks almost right, but I'm calling pot metal. Very cheaply made. I can see where it was plated at one point in time. But it's jewelry. There's a quarter down there. Alright, red quarter. I have to look. I don't think this is silver. I think the color's just wrong. It's really heavy for how small it is, but I just really don't think it was painted green at some point in time, so I think it's just some sort of little cheesy charm. But I don't know what that is. Peas in a pod, maybe? All right, should have whatever this is in the scoop. Should. Oh, what is that? Huh. I don't know what the hell that is. Maybe a piece of stainless steel? Yeah, I think it's some sort of little piece of hardware. And I think there's a junk piece of metal too. Hold on. Yeah, this right here it's some sort of pot metal. Okay, I think I see a 10 stake. No, maybe it's part of a lobster trap actually. Yeah, that's what that is. Yeah, a little piece of sea glass. A little brown one. Yeah, 26, 27. Be excited if it was a nickel. See a tiny, oh, this may be the, that's funny. There is the tip of the key that I told you said would sound great when I found it. That's the part that broke off. So hopefully if I don't lose this little piece of my bag, we'll do in the cleanup, maybe I'll super glue them together and make it a full key. That'd be funny. Some sort of little, maybe earring, I don't know. I think it's just copper. It's bright green on the back, so I'm thinking copper, but kind of cool. All right, I do believe I see a copper penny. I do. All right, there's another quarter. I still need a nickel though to make my cycle. Another very yellow quarter. That might be a copper penny actually. No, it's a dime. Come on, Bobby. Sounded so good. Ah, zinc penny. That's why it sounded so horrible. Ooh, spendable though. Yeah, another all iron tone that was a quarter. Another zinc penny. Really don't want that to be the target I go out on when I go out. I think we're gonna grab some lunch. But I'd like to find a decent target. Really anything other than that. I just had a really low tone I see, I think, is an earring. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be junk, but it is an earring. There you go. I got something that sounded horrible in the hole, but now it actually sounds pretty good, so I figure I don't see anything goldy, but man, it sounds good. Oh, did I get my nickel? I did. That is officially the cycle. Yippee! I got another 98. I just had a 98 right next to it, and that was a 10 stake. This sounds better. That sounds like it's out of the hole. Maybe. Oh, it's a dime, I think. Yeah, it is a dime. Well, we were kind of heading out for lunch, but I think Daniel's getting some targets over there. Over yonder is bright. I'll tell you what can sound really good. A thin piece of copper. Sounds just like a chain. Stinky zinky, but I think this one's actually spendable. Daniel and I just got back from another little fun trip to the beach, and I just wanted to point out that I love the plumeria. It makes me think of Hawaii always. Just the smell of that flower. Absolutely smell that.
Oh yeah, that's Hawaii.
Right?
Aloha.
Aloha! Sandy blood. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I hit a little bush on my way out of here that turned out it was made out of razor blades, basically. And there you go. Bloody sand. All right, you guys, here's the wrap up. I did get a lot of iron. I got some other miscellaneous metals and sea glass. I did get a total of, I believe it's 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pennies. 5 of those are copper. A couple of the zincs are spendable. I got 1 nickel. I got 14 dimes, and I got 7 quarters, which means I did get to cycle a total of 1 time. I did get a couple other things. I was pointing out the fact that these little pieces of copper and stuff sound great. I did get this junk earring. It isn't much. It's kind of funny. I went to my metal detecting meeting the other day, and what's funny is one of the girls at the club was like, "Hey, I think this is a silver necklace," and so she actually looked at it really closely, and it was actually 14 karat gold, and I had it in my junk jewelry area. So you never know. I did also get this. It's the right color, but the wrong metal. I got these little pieces of junk jewelry. I did get this silver ring, and it's really small and really hollow, so not much to it, but it is a silver ring. And these are the cut pennies we're talking about. Now, Daniel got a bunch of them. By the way, hunting with Daniel, aka Monterey Magnet Man, what a blast. That guy is awesome. I did, however, lose the tip of the key. I was hoping that I was going to show you guys how that actually matched, but I can't find the tip. But yeah, going back to these pennies, Daniel and I were out there hunting for a few days, and so I've got quite a few more of these. Daniel got, I think, 5 or 6 the day we were out there, but they're everywhere, and they sound really, really good, especially the zinc ones that are about this size. There's about 3 or 4 different size cuts, but they all kind of sound pretty good, and you chase them, they go through your scoop. Really, really frustrating. I'm not sure why they're out there or who did it, but yeah, great joke. So at any rate, those are the cut pennies. I'm going to show you some more in this picture too. Oh my gosh, we actually hit 1,000 subscribers, which is crazy. Which brings me to my next giveaway, which is called the Crazy Big Giveaway. And the reason for that is there's actually going to be 3 different winners. So, third place will win 2 of these rings at random. There's a whole bunch of them here. So 2 random rings. They will also win this crazy cool skull ring that Dave gave me. You guys may remember this. It was in another giveaway a while back, and nobody got it. Nobody actually claimed their prize. So it's pretty awesome. It's a big skull with a spider on his head. So third place will win the shirt, 2 rings, the other ring with the skull, and some stickers. Now let's talk about second place, shall we? Second place will win this cool skull with headphones on. Totally rocking out, or metal detecting, either way. We'll win this cool stainless steel cross, pretty awesome. And we'll also win 2 of these rings at random, and they will also get some stickers and a t-shirt. So everybody's gonna get stickers and a t-shirt. So that is number 2, that's the second place winner. And third place winner, oh my gosh, are you guys ready for this? They will win again 2 rings at random. They will win. Brad just gave me this the other day, this Goldie cross with Diamondique diamonds. Obviously it is costume, but it's really cool. And then lastly, and this is the coolest one ever, Matt gave me this. This is a sterling silver Jolly Roger Pirate Mike ring. And again, oh my gosh, we actually hit 1,000 subscribers, which is crazy. Which brings me to my next giveaway, which is called the Crazy Big Giveaway. And the reason for that is there's actually going to be 3 different winners. So third place will win 2 of these rings at random. There's a whole bunch of them here. So 2 random rings. They will also win this crazy cool skull ring that Dave gave me. You guys may remember this. It was in another giveaway a while back, and nobody got it. Nobody actually claimed their prize. So it's pretty awesome. It's a big skull with a spider on his head. So third place will win the shirt, 2 rings, the other ring with the skull, and some stickers. Now let's talk about second place, shall we? Second place will win this cool skull with headphones on, totally rocking out, or metal detecting, either way. We'll win this cool stainless steel cross, pretty awesome. And we'll also win 2 of these rings at random, and they will also get some stickers and a t-shirt. So everybody's gonna get stickers and a t-shirt. So that is number 2. That's the second place winner. And third place winner, oh my gosh, are you guys ready for this? They will win again, 2 rings at random. They will win, Brad just gave me this the other day, this Goldie cross with Diamondique diamonds. Obviously it is costume, but it's really cool. And then lastly, and this is the coolest one ever, Matt gave me this. This is a sterling silver Jolly Roger Pirate Mike ring. And again, Matt donated all the rings. Brad did donate that cross. And Dave did donate. The ring that Dave gave me, he also, Matt, did donate this really cool sterling silver Jolly Roger pirate ring. So first place wins the pirate ring, which is sterling silver, 2 other rings, and the gold-ish cross and chain. Second place will win 2 rings, this skull, and this cross. And third place will win 2 rings, this skull, and everybody gets a t-shirt and 2 stickers. So first place, second place, third place. Good luck, guys. Hey guys, Pirate Mike here. Just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I have no idea why I do this, but every time I find a $50 at the beach, I stick it in my eye. Again, I sure hope you like my channel, and thank you again for watching and for subscribing. I really, really appreciate it. Sure love it if you guys would subscribe. You can just click on my head right here, or you can watch either of these 2 videos.